Welcome to Conversations with the Empress. I am the Empress. Grand Rising. Hello, hello, hello. All of those greetings that I say. I just want to talk this morning about purpose. I had a conversation with someone, an old friend who I hadn't spoken to in a very long time. And she reached out to me to tell me congratulations on everything I'm doing with the show, but also to give me some topics, which I love when people call me and give me topics, because that's really the hardest part, especially for my food for thought episodes that I drop every Wednesday. I like to have some good topics for that, because the food review, it is what it is, and Freaky Friday, that is what it is. But Wednesday, I like to give y'all some type of food for thought. And we talked about purpose was the main crux of our conversation. I mean, I got about 15-20 topics just off the conversation with her. And that's like the whole premise of my show is Conversations with the Empress, because it's based off of conversations and interactions that I've had with people throughout my life. But we talked about purpose, and she was telling me about things that she's trying to do and things that she wants to do. And, she says she feels like she's behind, and some people just know their purpose. And I'm like, you're right. I said, a lot of people are born knowing their purpose. And I said, that rarely happens. I said, but those people, I feel, are people who have lived many lives and made the mistakes life after lifetime. And then they come back with this knowledge of self that is kind of uncanny and all those different types of things. So, but I said the large majority of people do not know their purpose when they're born. Okay, we have to find our purpose. We have to find the reason why we're here. And sometimes the reasons why it takes us time to find our purpose, that we have to grow and we have to evolve and we have to learn. And I was telling her, I finally feel like I'm on the precipice of my purpose. Look at your life and look at the things that you've been through and the people that you've met, and tie that together to where you are right now. Because I know that every relationship that I've been in has been to put me in a position of where I'm at now, with the right mindset that I have and all of that. So, for example, I was married for 10 years. I learned a hell of a lot from that relationship, okay? My first relationship after I got divorced was with someone who loved to communicate by video message. And at first I hated it. I didn't like it at all. But after a while I got used to sending video messages. But look at that. That got me used to seeing myself on camera, being comfortable with myself no matter how I look on camera. Because sometimes y'all see me, I got crust in my eye, I ain't put no makeup on, nothing, because I'm comfortable on camera. But that wouldn't have happened if I didn't meet him and he didn't force me to message with him through video message. Even when it comes down to my name, Empress, that's because I met someone who I started dating who lived in Jamaica. And y'all know me, balls to the wall, free. I said, well, we've been talking for a month. I want to meet you. So I got my ass on a plane and went to Jamaica. Didn't work out with him and me, but when I was in Jamaica, he took me to a river in the woods that's not even on the map. And it was basically a place where the Maroons had fought for their freedom against the British. And they had built this little pool. And you could see the rock wall where the cannon had hit the wall and everything. So I felt very close to my ancestors. And he had talked to me about this river and said that when you go in the water and you come out, you will feel lighter and you will feel detoxified and you will feel all these feelings, which I didn't believe. But we went there and he said, Empress, dip yourself in the water. And he always called me Empress, because in Jamaica they don't walk around calling women bitches and hoes and stuff like that. They call them uplifting names. And so he always called me Empress. So I dipped myself in that water, and when I got out the water, that's when the name for my umbrella company came, EmpressElite. came to me out of nowhere, okay? So that was the purpose of him in my life, was to enlighten me and bring to fruition my name, okay? Then the guy I dated after that happened to be a social media guru, came into my life and basically gave me the game for free, okay? Gave me the software, the knowledge that I needed, and I basically picked that ball up and just kept running with it. So it's like, you know, you have to look at your life like a story, okay? And when the people say, oh, you're on this chapter, turn the page and go to the next chapter, your life is a story, okay? It has a beginning and end and all this stuff that happens in the middle. That stuff that happens in the middle is the stuff that's going to let you know what your purpose is. So even when you feel lost, you might not really be lost at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might feel lost. You might feel like you don't know what you're doing. You don't know where you're going. But your destiny is preordained, whether you like it or not. It's preordained. So just keep that in mind when you're out here trying to figure out who you are, where you're going, what you want to do, and all these things. Like, look at your life as a whole, not just the moment. I have had many jobs throughout my life, and I've never been fired from a job. Every job that I've had, I've left. What I will say is that the job that my current 9-to-5, I've been at for about 16 years. And it has served me and paid my bills and made sure I had a roof over my head, food in my stomach, and all them things. But it has never been my passion. And being that I am the way I am, first of all, I had good parenting. Whatever job I do, I'm going to do it 100%, because my parents taught me that it doesn't matter what you're doing. No matter what you're doing, it's a reflection of you and your character. So now, no matter what I do, I'm going to do it to the fullest, and I'm going to excel, because I give a fuck about my name and the work that I do, no matter what work that is. And it's also a thing of, sorry, I lost my thought because traffic, and I'm trying to control my road rage. It's a thing of, though, that they also said to me, like, you have to find what it is that makes you happy and do that for work, because then it will never feel like work. I'm 41 years old. Very few times you're going to hear me say my age on the show, because y'all don't need to know that shit. But I'm saying it to put things in perspective for y'all, is that I have been living my life this whole time and not really knowing what I wanted to do. Knowing who I am, but not really knowing what I wanted to do. And right now, I feel like I'm on the precipice of my purpose, which means like the brink of my purpose. And I definitely feel like this channel and having this creative outlet is definitely put me on a track towards getting to where I'm supposed to be going. I've had a lot of jobs and never been as passionate about them as I am about this. And this is a job I'm not getting paid for, okay? As of yet. But I understand that now. Like, when they say do something that makes you happy because it doesn't feel like work. Because I'm not getting paid to do my channel. Everything you see on this channel is me, okay? Everything you see. The implementation of the music on here, all the graphics, all the filters, the editing, I do that all myself, okay? And I don't have any experience with editing, any knowledge of how to do it at all. And I've only been up here since April. And so, you know, with that being said, you know, I've learned that a lot of people that do these YouTube channels have staff and people helping them and like top of the line equipment and all these different types of things. I do all this shit from my cell phone. And my cell phone is not a new cell phone. Okay, it's old. And I do all of it. And that's what makes me feel like this is my purpose, because I haven't even really taken any classes on editing or anything like that. It just kind of came to me naturally. Not really questioning where it came from. I just know it came to me naturally. And I enjoy it. Like, I enjoy it so much. Like, I enjoy it so much, and I don't want to stop. Like, I go to work every day for 8 hours, and I come home and I'll work at least another 4 on my show. You know, it should put things in perspective for y'all for when y'all watching movies and stuff like that too, because imagine all the hands that it takes to create a film. If me taking a 20-minute video and editing it takes me 3 hours, imagine what an entire movie takes. Like, I can't even watch TV and movies now without looking at it and being like, wow, look at this editing. Wow, that probably took this. Like, I look at stuff in a different way because I do my show now. I say all that to say, like, it took me forever to get right here. I've had some pretty crappy jobs. Like, I've had some pretty crappy jobs. I've had some okay jobs, and I've had this job which has served its purpose. You know what I mean? So, but what I feel about this is different. And I feel like when you find your purpose, you will feel differently about it than you felt about anything else, because I've never felt like this before. You know, I don't feel like I want to quit. I don't feel like I want to give up. I just feel like I want to keep going, and I want to keep creating. And for many years, I didn't have an outlet for my creativity. You know, I didn't have an outlet for that. And now I know what I've been missing. You know, when I was in high school, I was into music and singing. You know, when I was in college, I had other things to do, but I really wasn't creative in college either. You know, but I had lots of things to do, you know, get educated, and that was a whole other thing in itself, college. But I mean, since graduating college, like, I don't really feel like I did anything with my creativity, and it's the first time I'm really doing it. Like, so it makes me feel really good. And I just saying all this to say, like, you know, don't give up on your dreams, okay? I don't care how old you are. I don't care how many people say, oh, your idea is stupid, or I don't care how many naysayers and negative people you have in your life telling you that you ain't shit and you can't do it. You can do it, okay? You can do whatever you put your mind to, and your passion and your love for what you're doing is what's going to push you, because that's what's pushing me. You know, there's times I'm dead tired. Like, I'm dead tired, and I'm still editing. Like, I have come home and edited till 1 o'clock in the morning, took a power nap, woke up at 3 and kept editing. Like, so nobody's making me do that. It's what I want to do. There's something inside of me that's pushing me to do that, because I know that I'm on the brink of something huge, you know, and nobody else has to feel like that about me. I don't need anybody to feel like that about me. I need to feel like that about myself. That's what drives me, not what other people feel about me. Because people in this world, most people in this world, will sit up and have everything in the world to say about the next person doing what they want to do and living their life and chasing their dream, but they've never done that themselves. So don't get caught up in what people have to say to you. You know, find a tribe of people that supports you and pushes you to do the things that you want to do, and you'll be good. You know, I went out for a girls' night not too long ago to shoot a food review, and my girls came back to my house, and we all were sitting around watching my show, and they were all giving me, you know, tips, insights, praise, and all these different things about my show. And I just said, wow, that's an amazing feeling to have a group of people that all support your dream and support what you're doing, you know? So it put things in perspective for me. And, like, you know, when I bubble, I'm going to remember those people that supported me when I just was on the brink of my purpose. So y'all stay positive, you know, stay focused on the things that you want, and don't let negativity get in and yuck your yum, as I like to say. But anyway, I'm at the plantation as per usual, and I'm pretty sure y'all at y'all plantations too. But I hope you guys have a great day. Nobody bothers you, and you're working towards finding your purpose. If you like this show, if you want to see more, if you want to support, please go like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Conversations with the Empress. And until we meet again, smooches.